let me show you what happened to LeBron James last night as he's taking on New Orleans. This is a team very much in this play-in tournament situation. I want you to just watch LeBron here. We'll spot shadow him as he's going in, and that's Jackson Hayes. He steps on the foot, and down goes LeBron, and it looks bad. Now, he winds up staying in the game, but take a close look at that if you can. The ankle just turns. That's one of those that sometimes means you miss a couple of games. He still may, for all we know, but he stayed in this game candidly and played great. This is still in the first quarter here after the injury. And watch LeBron just knocking down threes from all over the place. He made 6 threes in the first half, which tied his career high for any half. And at halftime, the Lakers had a 20-point lead, and LeBron had scored 25. But wait, there are 2 halves in these games, and last night that was the problem for LA. They had led by as many as 23. But now it's a 5-point game, and then Trey Murphy takes it. He would score 21. Now it's a 3-point game. Just over 3 minutes left. The Pelicans are up by 2. Brandon Ingram, he has really emerged for this New Orleans team. He would finish with 26. New Orleans up 4. And then it's McCollum in the final minute. That's a goaltend on LeBron. He doesn't like the call. There are a lot of things for him not to like. LeBron scores 39, but the Lakers blow the lead. They lose again. LeBron, we have got a problem.
It feels like I mean, excuse my language, but that's what it feels like. You know, I came in with the mindset, understanding it was a playoff type, it was gonna be playoff type atmosphere, playoff implications and things of that nature. So, I knew that from the jump. We also got a lot of guys on our ball club that haven't played in playoff games as well. That plays a lot of big minutes for us. You know, it feels like a wasted opportunity, obviously. For myself and for our team, and we weren't able to get it done.
All right, so this is awful. I mean, it goes from bad to worse. They've got only 8 games left this year. They're only favored to win 1 of them, according to our analytics. They have the hardest remaining schedule of any team in the NBA. And so, Timmy Legler, I can't count the number of times we have asked this year, have they hit rock bottom? Can it possibly get worse for the Lakers? This feels like another one of those mornings. Last night is the kind of night that makes you want to say, they're finished, aren't they?
Yeah, this is the culmination, I believe. And look, I don't know if they're finished necessarily because I know their schedule looks rough, but I also think teams adjust their lineups down the stretch based on their seeding and what they have secured. So you don't know who they're going to get on the floor in these last 8 games as their opponents. But listen, when you blow that kind of lead, there's one reason for it, Greeny. You can't string together stops. When you blow a 20-point lead in a must-have game, it's simply because you cannot string together stops. Because at any point, if you want to stifle a comeback, go get 3 straight stops. Game over. They couldn't do it at any point, and it pretty much summed up their season defensively. They have been so porous, and you are relying on a guy at the tail end of his career to be able to do what LeBron James is doing every night as a scorer. If you'd have told me before the season LeBron James is going to average 30 points a game, I would have said, well, the Lakers are in serious trouble because no player this age should have that kind of burden, and that's really what it's come down to. I think Anthony Davis floating around out there has always been, this mythical Band-Aid that was going to come back and fix everything. But even if you look at last year, he missed 2.5 months, came back, played about 10, 12 games, and broke down immediately in their first-round series against Phoenix. So you can't expect Anthony Davis to be the guy that bails you out of this. First of all, we don't even know if he's going to play again this year, and that does not address all of your other issues. The Lakers look cooked. I said they were cooked 2 months ago. Now they might actually finally officially be cooked. That game on Friday against New Orleans could be the be-all to end-all, with San Antonio also now right on their heels.
And so then I guess I would ask you to put into perspective LeBron James' season. He is averaging 30 points a game at the age of 37. It's never been done, and yet his team is where it is. How do we put into perspective the season he's had?
I just think you say this is the one guy physically capable of doing something like this. And once again, he did something that he had to do to get his team at least to stay above water and stay afloat as long as they possibly could. That's the only way to describe it, because Greeny, he is older by a mile than anybody else that's ever put up these kind of scoring numbers in the history of the league. I'm talking 5 years older than anybody who's ever done this. That's remarkable, particularly when you look at the usage and the mileage that this guy has on his legs, all of the long postseason runs that he's had, which equate to about 3 to 4 additional seasons, more than most guys play. It's really incredible, and it's an unfair burden to put on him. But I think more than anything else, the fact that they're struggling as badly as they are speaks volumes about roster construction and how bad they have been defensively the entire season.
The last time Michael Jordan averaged 30 points in a season, he was 32 years old. LeBron is 37. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.